Bonjour à tous et bienvenue à French Madness with Ravline. Hello and welcome to French Madness with Ravline. In this video, we will learn about the verb avoir. Well, before learning how to conjugate this verb, we will first learn the meaning of this verb. Well, this is one of the most essential verb in French, so it's better to understand it better first before moving ahead. So, avoir means to have. If you have something or if you possess something, you will use the verb avoir. So this video is divided into three parts. First, we will learn the usage of avoir. Then we will learn how to form avoir. And then we will practice some sentences. Okay, avoir is used when you want to tell what you have or what you possess. For example, I have a dog. I possess a dog, or I have a cat. When you want to tell someone what you have, you use avoir. Avoir is also used to tell one's age. In French, we don't say, I am 10 years old. Instead, we say, I have 10 years. Yes, that's how you tell your age in French. Now, let's learn how to form avoir, or let's learn the conjugation of avoir. Please listen to the conjugation very attentively. Écoutez attentivement s'il vous plaît. J'ai. You can repeat after me. J'ai. Which means I have. Tu as. Tu as. Which means you have. Il a. Il a. He has. Elle a. Elle a. She has. Nous avons. Nous avons. Now here, this S and this A will be joined together and this will give out a Z sound. We do this a lot in French because this word here starts with a vowel. So whenever a word starts with a vowel, we join the last letter of the previous word and the first letter of the next word and join them together. And this will give out a Z sound. So, nous avons. Please repeat after me. Nous avons. Nous avons. Très bien. We have. Similarly, vous avez. Vous avez. You have. Ils ont. Ils ont. They have. Elles ont. Elles ont. Which means they have. Très bien. Okay, here let's practice the formation of avoir one more time before we move on to making sentences. Please repeat after me. J'ai. J'ai. Tu as. Tu as. Il a. Il a. Elle a. Elle a. Nous avons. Nous avons. Vous avez. Vous avez. Ils ont. Ils ont. Elles ont. Elles ont. Very good. Now let's learn how to form sentences using avoir, and we will also learn what these things indicate. Let's move ahead. So now's the time to practice avoir. So to make you better understand, I've added hints at the bottom of each slide, and this will help you frame sentences better. So if you want to say, I have 2 pens, you will say, j'ai, which means I have, deux, which means 2, stylo, which means pens. I have 2 pens. J'ai 2 stylos. J'ai 2 stylos. So now here, let's understand this term first before we actually go into framing a tu as sentence. So tu as is always used in an informal setting. That is, when you're talking to someone who is younger than you, who's your friend, who's your sibling or anyone with whom you can talk informally. So when you want to say you have a dog, you say tu as un, which means one, chien, which means a dog. Tu as un chien. Tu as un chien. You have a dog. Il a. He has. When you want to say he has 10 books, you will say il a 10 livres. Il a 10 livres. Très bien. Elle a. She has. When you want to say she is 4 years old, you will say elle a. She technically has 4 ans, which means years old. So instead of saying she's 4 years old, you are technically saying she has 4 years. So you will write it as elle a 4 ans. Elle a 4 ans. Nous avons. We have. When you want to tell someone that we have a house, you will say nous avons une maison. Nous avons une maison. We have a house. Nous avons une maison. Vous avez. You have. Now for vous avez, we have two examples. One which is used in a formal setting and the other which is used in a plural setting. Let's take a look at the formal example first and then we'll move on to the plural. So here we say this to an elder person, like your professor or like your boss. When you want to tell them that they have a beautiful car, you say vous avez une belle voiture. You have a beautiful car. Vous avez une belle voiture. Now, for plural example, here we say this when we are addressing to a large group of people. So when you want to tell a large group of people that they have a beautiful house, you will say vous avez une belle maison. You have a beautiful house. Vous avez une belle maison. Vous avez une belle maison. Très bien. Let's move to the next one. Ils ont. They have. Now here again, we have two examples. Masculine plural and masculine and feminine. So we use masculine plural, then we are talking to a group of men or boys. That is, their gender is only masculine. And we use this one when we are talking to a group of people who has men and women. So that means their gender is masculine and feminine. Let's take a look at examples to better understand. When you see a group of 10 boys sitting, let's say. So when you want to tell someone that that group of 10 boys has 2 books. So you will say ils ont 2 livres. Ils ont 2 livres. They have 2 books. Ils ont 2 livres. They have 2 books. And let's move on to this one now. Let's say you are talking about a couple and they have a child and you're telling your friend that that couple has a child. So you will say ils ont un enfant. Ils ont un enfant. They have one child or they have a child. Ils ont un enfant. Now here, elles ont. They have. This will only and only be used when you are talking to a group of only women and girls. Like the gender is only and only feminine. So you want to tell if you want to tell someone that a group of women or a group of ladies or a group of girls have some papers. So you will say elles ont des papiers. Elles ont des papiers. They have some papers. Awesome! Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I am ever responsive to all your queries. Thank you so much for watching again. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you. Au revoir. Goodbye.